Hey, third episode. I hope more than one person's watching. But hey, like I said, if it's just you and me, we're going to have a good time. Let me tell you what I meant when I did the last episode when I said that these people in Congress, a lot of them feel entitled to their job. Now, let me make sure you understand. I don't want to paint a group of people with a broad brush because I don't like people doing that to me. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like judging people. I think that people ought to be able to, people ought to be able to do, this is America. Okay, I can like who I like, love who I love. I can, as long, you know, it's America. Okay, so I don't want to try to predispose somebody to something. But what I am saying is there's a lot of people in Congress who just think that they're going to stay there. And we've allowed them to. They assume. Now, let me tell you what about assuming. I don't know if your mom and daddy taught you this. Now, listen, this is a family-oriented show. But look what have y'all ever seen what assume means? Look what it does. I'm putting that up there. Assuming can make an ass out of you and me. So when you continue to assume something, sometimes it's not a good idea. So let me tell you what they're assuming. They're going to assume that they keep getting elected. Some of these people have been around a long time. God, a long time. But anyway, and this is Republicans and Democrats, y'all. I am not playing a political card here. I'm talking about politics, but I'm not talking about a particular party. So here's the deal. If I was a conspiracy theorist, now listen, don't get me wrong. I love a good old-fashioned conspiracy because I'm going to tell y'all about one coming up called Tecumseh's Curse, the Rule of Zero. My students love it, but you will like it too. It's coming. But let me tell you something. If I was a conspiracy theorist, I'd say back in the late 80s, 1990, early, that there started to be this de-emphasis of history and civics in the schools and making sure people don't know about elections and their responsibilities as a citizen and their rights as a citizen and how the legislature works and how the executive branch works and how the judicial branch works. And we're not supposed to know all that stuff. And that's really not that important because that happened a long time ago. The people who wrote the Constitution, they're so dead, right? So if I was a conspiracy theorist, I'd say that it worked out pretty well for the folks in Congress for us to have a generation of people who don't know what job that the legislature's supposed to be doing, like their job, that we are kept ignorant. Now listen, being ignorant, there's no shame in that. Do you know what ignorance is? Ignorance is not stupidity. And ignorance is not being dumb. Ignorance is just not knowing. And you don't know what you don't know until someone's explained it to you. But we don't have to keep reelecting these people. We don't have to. They should not feel safe every 2 years, every 6 years. They shouldn't feel safe. Well, there's no way I won't get reelected because I'm so-and-so. I'm Sally Sue or I'm Billy Bob. They shouldn't feel that way. They should be uncomfortable. They should be uncomfortable every day. Gosh, am I doing what the people want me to do? Am I doing what the electorate says? Am I following my job? Kind of like, it's kind of strange. You and I have to follow what the rules of our jobs are. Probably most of us, unless you're an entrepreneur, have a boss that we have to answer to and talk to. We don't just get to assume that we get to keep our jobs. Because you know what that does? When you assume some point, see, if I was a conspiracy theorist, I'd say that we've been kept in the dark for a reason. We've got a bunch of people who have no idea about the 3 branches of government. They don't know about checks and balances. They don't know that some of the things that people put up Congress and stuff to do and to, we're going to investigate and we're going to, just their bluster. It's never going to go anywhere. Just going to spend taxpayer money, make them look good. See, this one group of informed people goes, well, they're fighting for us. No, they're not. They're fighting for them. A lot of them are fighting for themselves. They're fighting for that nice paycheck, that government pension. That I don't get a government pension. I mean, that's fine though. I have my own. I make my own money. I have my own retirement account, and I have food on my table, and I'm married to a really cute guy who's pretty sweet. I mean, we've been married for over 25 years. I got 2 cute little kiddos, a dog who's bad but so good. So, hey, life's pretty good. But you know what I don't do every day? I don't. That everything's always going to be that way, because you know why? I've got to do my part. Everybody's got responsibilities that they have to do. They have responsibilities to the country. They have responsibilities to their job. They have responsibilities to their families. And Congress has a responsibility to you and to me. And their responsibility is not to sit and fuss with each other across the aisle. Well, we're the best party. No, we're the best party. And we mean it's both of them, y'all. It's people from both sides. It's not just one side or the other. They need to know that they're responsible to you and me. Okay? Don't let them be comfortable. Don't let them get comfortable. Don't let them assume that they're just going to get reelected every time, over and over again. It's not the way it's meant to be. They're supposed to be uncomfortable. They're supposed to worry. They're supposed to be making sure that they're doing their job, just like you do and just like I do. Okay? That's what they're supposed to do. So let's hold them accountable to that. Let's do it. All right. See you soon.